Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Teardown. Chris here from Friendly Frenzy Games. Very much looking forward to hopping back into this one. Let's pick up exactly where we left off yesterday. Hop into campaign here. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Thank you very much for taking a little bit of time to spend with us this afternoon here. Again, very much looking forward to hopping back into this game. Having a fantastic time with Teardown. Looks like our next mission, again, is a side mission. Side mission by no means means that it's going to be a quick mission. The last couple of side missions have taken us about an hour. Again, it's all in prep time a lot of the times, but you never really know exactly what we're getting into when we start these. So let's see what we got from our boy Gordon Wu. Not only did Lee steal some of our most beloved paintings, but their insurance company is causing me headaches too. I'm a premium customer, still haven't seen any money for those paintings. I'll deal with Lee later. Right now needs to take the insurance payout into his own hands. Okay. Don't have personal grudges with anyone at the company, just like to poke them a bit. I have a top-notch policy on my cars, so if some of those were stolen, they would need to cough up. I'll hook up a few cars to the alarm system to make them look legit. Please be gentle. Okay, so we are going back to the villa again. We've spent a lot of time here. Again, we have another 6 objective mission here, which will be nice because once we complete it, if we get all of the objectives, we're going to hit our next rank at level 60, or a score of 60 here. Again, we have a perfect score across all of the missions so far. Gonna hopefully continue that on insurance fraud here. We know we have spent a lot of time prepping at this villa here. I don't think we've ever done it during the day, so that's interesting. I would imagine this is very, very similar to many of the other ones that we've done at this mission. It's all about just escorting these cars away. So gonna have to see. What do we have to do? We have to steal at least 3 of these cars to help with the insurance payout. So we have to, okay, so we have our semi-truck here. We need to deliver at least 3 of these cars. So that's what we need to do. We don't have to crash them into the water. We don't have to blow them up or anything like that, but we do have to steal them and deliver them to this semi-truck. We know we can't move the semi. It is our escape vehicle. So we're going to have to load all of our vehicles in this circle here. We don't have to actually pull it into the trailer, but we do have to load it into the circle. So there's a couple. Again, feel pretty familiar with this map overall. But again, there are some changes every time we play it, so it makes it a little new. We know what cars are good and which ones aren't so great. Wow, there's a car up at the top here this time. Very interesting. This one as well. Okay. So we have, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 on ground level, I would imagine, and then it looks to be there's 2 up in the tops of these buildings here. Actually, this one's the same level as us right now too, so this one's just in the building. This one though is up top, so that's going to be pretty interesting. It's a Jeep thing as well, or like a little Hummer kind of thing. We know it's pretty good on grass. I just don't know if there's going to be a nice way to get it down. So he did say that he was going to hook some of them up to wire triggers. I don't know if some is literally some or if they are all going to be hooked up. If it's only some, that means we can nail some of these off already. So we can see this one's hooked up to a generator here already, so we're not going to have any luck with getting this one. And it doesn't have a tire. So that's good to know, because we're going to need to somehow lift this one up and put it on. We're not going to be able to drive this one. So this one's going to be a puzzle in its own right. I wonder if we disable the generator, I would imagine it's going to break the connection, but I'm curious. I just want to test that really quickly. Yes, it does. Okay, figured as much, but just so we know exactly what we're working with here. Okay. So we cannot drive this with just 2 wheels. So there has to be some way to get that. Okay, so we do have one of those tow vehicles with the hook on it. We do not have, though. Okay, interesting. We also have this as well. So this is going to get us familiar with using, okay, so here is our forklift. So I would imagine that is what we're going to need to deliver this. So let's quickly set that up. What's this? Oh, we have a tow truck right here. Okay. Not a tow truck, but we have a flatbed right here. Okay. So that's good to know. We still know, though, that we cannot really drive this car too well. I wonder, it would probably be easiest if we could forklift it and drop it on. But I wonder, though, if it makes more sense. I don't know if we can actually back this up. Okay, we can. I don't know if we would actually be able to climb the ramp at all with this. I'm trying to maneuver it just so we don't pull this wire out, but it's pretty hard. Yeah, that's pretty hard to do. So there has to be a better way to do it. Again, I noticed that blue forklift kind of thing, and it might just be easier. Depending on how quick that is, I wonder if we could even just drive it. There might not even be a point to load this tow truck up, but we're going to park this tow truck here, or sorry, I keep calling it a tow truck, it's not. I'm going to park this flatbed here for now. Just because that's my initial thought in how to deal with that one. Obviously we have a backhoe here. That'll probably help us get into some of these other areas. So there's one car. Again, we don't necessarily have a plan for that. It looks like all of these so far, the ones that we can see, are hooked up to boxes, which kind of sucks. I'm going to just check and see if there is a vehicle in this garage, because sometimes they do a pretty good job in hiding some things that would help in these maps here, but it doesn't look like there's anything that's actually really going to help us here, so that's fine, but at least we know. Just pop through here. Okay, what else? Do we have anything else down here? So we have that car without wheels. We have this that's hooked up to a box as well. It's a truck, so we should be able to make it up this ramp and stuff okay. It has all of its wheels, so I think this one we're going to have to just make like a straight kind of push with it. We're going to have to just kind of clear a nice little pathway through. I wonder at that point, though, it's probably easiest to just, instead of going up the ramp and out to the side, it's probably easiest to just go through the garage, much like we did when we had the tent here. We'll just have to draw it a nice path. I guess we could kind of set up this wire really quickly. I'm just going to quick save and see if we can angle this a little better. You can see that the wire isn't going to give us too much slack, but we could at least get this pointed in the right direction here. Okay. I think because we hit the wall, it must have tripped the alarm, which is a new mechanic. We didn't actually break the connection, but as soon as we hit the wall, that was enough to break it, or enough to trip the security alarm at least. Okay, so again, I'm going to just quick save because I'm going to just try and inch this out now as far as we possibly can. Again, just minuscule details, I would imagine, at this point, but try and take any advantages that we can. Getting quite the slack on this right now, which is kind of nice. Again, it's really not going to make that much of a difference, I don't think, at the end of the day, but I'm really just trying to... Okay, there we go, that's fine. I'm happy with this here. Again, we just wanted it pointed towards that garage as much as really we can. That should be fine. So with this one, we really can't do too much with it. The idea would be to just pull it right along, drive it right along this road here, take it through the garage, and up right into the back of the truck. So that's fine. We have a car here. We have this car here. We have this car here. So, okay. So it looks like, barring any crazy complications, there's two that shouldn't be too bad to get. This one we know. What's the deal with this one? It's just suspended? Or what? Yeah, this thing's just suspended, so I wonder how this works. As soon as you get in it, it probably drops. Oh, you actually have to sever. Okay. Okay, well that's good to know. So we're gonna need to drop this one, which is fine, but we probably have to do it smart enough that we don't actually trip this wire. So let's just see if it makes more sense to drop the back first. Is that more delicate? Maybe we have to drop this onto the truck, that's why. Trying to see what makes the most sense here. Just want to do this delicately if that's possible. Oh. Okay. Okay, so that could have been worse. I was expecting, honestly, if it was going to slam into the ground that it would have tripped the wire, but it didn't, so that's nice. Again, with this one, we're just going to see how much slack we can get with the wire. Probably not much more than that. Probably don't need much more than this. Okay. So, yeah, it really doesn't make too much of a difference. So we'll leave that one there. Quick load. This, I'm going to just blow this up right here. And we'll just take this part right out the sidewall. Again, big shout out to our boy Axe. Thank you very much for the tips about the debris. It's nice to not need to use the shotgun to get rid of these chunks of debris or the sledgehammer to grind it into a fine dust. It is a lot easier to just move this stuff for sure. You can see we have a much cleaner pathway already. So that is a huge tip to anybody else out there who's struggling like we did. I honestly thought that was the only way to remove, but it is not. So thank you very much again, Axe. I'm gonna just make this a little easier even. Chuck all this out of the way. I feel pretty good about that. I'm gonna basically just, we can probably start spray canning some of these already. Obviously, that's not the straightest path, but we know where we need to get. I might just, right from the outset of the circle, where's like the, there we go. Might need to clear the grass, not 100% sure. But we'll see. How easy does that to turn out of? It's probably fine. Whoop. Okay. Gonna need to recreate that hole in the wall, which isn't a problem. Get a chance to clean this up a little better anyways. Again, we'll just move all of these big blocks here. Okay. Yeah, it definitely helps to get rid of all of these. Okay. So, if we can line this up just a little bit, gonna quick save so I don't have to do that again. Just want to start with this pointed out, so again we can just really kind of straight shot this. Come on. I just have to be careful how much I turn this. Okay, let's try this. Trying to make sure that I'm not hitting the car in the process, because that'll likely trip that security alarm. Okay. That gives us a pretty good clear laneway, I would think. So let's spray can this. Again, pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory path here. but just gonna map it out because in the heat of the moment, things get pretty crazy. But pretty good with that. So that one's mapped out as good as we possibly can. This one we're gonna try and just shoot through, what is this, shoot through the garage? Is this on the second level or is this the same level as us? I don't remember if the garage dips down or not. I think it does. Okay, it's not. Okay. I'm gonna use this car really quickly. Okay, maybe not. I was gonna try and use it to demolish the door, but we may not need to. As long as that steel bar from the garage door doesn't affect us, we should be fine. This is the only thing that I don't want to get in our way here. Just the steel. Get rid of that. That. This. Just to make sure. The rest of it we should be fine. I'm gonna probably need to do the same thing here though. Just to make sure we can take our car through all of this. The rest of the glass I'm not too worried about, but like I said, I do want to just make sure. We're gonna be fine taking our car and stuff through here. What is this? Just do something? No. Looked like it might have before. Maybe I ruined it. Take all that stuff out of the way. Move this, move this. Okay. We should be able to just rip through there. We'll have to make sure too that we know with this car it's very hard to turn, so we're gonna have to be very careful when we take this thing off. I'm going to try, as we have with these other ones, I'm gonna probably clear these posts as well. Okay, that's pretty not bad. I'm gonna try and just pull this off of the stand really quickly because this does tend to get things a little messy. I just don't know the likelihood of being able to do that. I just want to get this pointed in the right direction because on this uneven plane here, it kind of gets a little wonky, especially with how fast this car is. I'm going to save this. Not that there were a whole lot better here, but we just don't want this car getting caught up. You can see we're already on some debris here. I'm going to try and move this. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Are we still on top of this? Yeah. Boy, I might have got that stuff. Yeah, we're good still. So we're gonna move this out of the way. Okay. Try this again. Quick save. Drive. Just want to be able to straight shot this when we go. Okay. We should, with where we had the car, we should be able to just drop off this platform. Okay. You know, still just see how much we can straighten it without pulling the wire too much. That's probably fine. Can't imagine that what little bit we might be able to pull it extra is really going to help. Alright, I keep forgetting. I guess the point of that other red car is because we're still going to need to travel in between all of these cars. We're still going to need to, even if we get efficient kind of pathways for all of these cars, we're still going to need another car to take us to and from all of these other ones. That's where that red car is going to come in handy. I don't know what other vehicles we have. Yeah, that's going to be tougher. Because we would drop this off, use this red car to drive here. Then we would need another car to, say, pull us down here. We know we're going to need to lift this one up. For sure. Okay, this one, let's go try that. That one, I'm pretty sure we're going to need to use that boom thing for. And it might be kind of getting us acquainted with how to use cables too. So we'll have to see how that all works, because I have no idea. Okay, you can see that this one's on a lift. It's on the helipad, so it's not even an easy way up here. Should be valuable there. Okay. See, there's a couple of vehicles strewn around this place to, okay, apparently that's not valuable. Okay, so you can see this platform is connected. How do we do this, though? I wonder how we actually hook this up. Like, I know we need to use that. I just don't know if we would be if we have to put this on the hook. What's this thing? Okay. It's pretty jaggedy. Okay. I don't know if I have to cable these together or if we're going to be able to just pick this up. I'm going to quick save because I get the idea of what we have to do with this. It's just actually putting that into motion. I'll make this low because we don't want to lose this. We'll make sure that we don't back off the cliff here. It's going to be a little tough because we need to set this up kind of from afar here. I wonder if we're supposed to use the bulldozer to clear a space to get this in a little tighter. That's possible. Probably easiest to hook up this way. Here. Okay. Maybe. See, we've got some valuables here. Do we? No, it was just glowing dirt, sand, something. Okay. That was nice and hollow. Didn't present too much of an issue. Push this on through. But the nice part is, if we can properly lift this car, we should be fine to deliver it right now even. Because the platform is actually connected to the car, so. Okay, we might need to actually drive this through a little more than I thought, but. Okay. Well, we're gonna get there one way or the other. Quick save. Because I can tell you already that something is going to go wrong here. But we need to figure out now how to get this connected. So we can hook onto the car, but we don't want that. We don't want it to pull off the platform. We need it to hook on to our thingies here. I don't think I can just put that on. See, our back one's kind of like flipped upside down. There we go. Now I'm just curious. With this cable, because I'm assuming if we just attach one of these, that's not going to be enough. We're going to need both. Right? I'm going to just quick save this because, yeah. So we have the front fine, but we don't have the back. So we need to attach the these pieces together. And I'm assuming that that is done with cable, now that we have cable. It's a little hard to do though because they don't really line up all that well. The front seems to be a little bit messier. Not as straight, okay. It probably didn't really do anything. Yeah, it didn't. It's still very tight on this left side. But, can I use cable now? Did that do anything? Where'd my cable go? I see it. Okay, I can hear these connecting, but I don't know if it's actually going to work as I'm intending. They're supposedly connected. I have a hard time believing that. But we'll see. I have this connected in like 4 spots. But yeah, we can't actually get this other thing to connect. That's just gonna come pulling right off. Yeah, we can't actually. Look at the silly strings on this bad boy. How do you? Just break that connection? No. But I don't know how to spin this to get it upright enough to try and hook through this, because I don't know if you can hook through both at the same time. Okay. Do I have to cable this more? Do anything either, I don't think. It was just going to connect to something. What was that? I don't know where we're connected on that. We must have to get these close enough together. We have to. But I can't flip this over on its top to get the hook up top there. It's all messed up on the left side. It's all very tight. Okay. Just trying to string all this together. Okay, well that's gonna be interesting. No. That didn't work. Or did it? That's not pulling up at all. Why is that? we're already at the top. This is gonna go very bad. I can't raise this higher though. So as long as it doesn't fall. That is janky though. Wow. Okay. This is not right, but we're moving it. I would quick save right now, but I'm pretty sure I could probably cable better, so I don't want to take the chance that if we have to redo this again, I have no cables to do it. Whoa. We have everything like super connected here. I don't know. This is just honestly a hodgepodge. It doesn't look like it's going to come loose, so I'm going to just drive less carefully than I was. Okay. This is an absolute mess though, but it's a good thing I Spider-Man'd this. I don't know that's gonna make a difference at this point. Oh yeah, I got that nice and wedged. Oh god. Well, just let me take it. So we're just gonna go. That's crazy. Pretty sure this should be doing damage to the car right now because it's just dragging along the floor. But I think they can tell I really tried and they're just gonna give this to me. What I'm curious about though, and what I'm probably gonna get screwed on, is I don't know if it's gonna be enough to just drop off in the circle or if I'm gonna have to like drive it in. Or what? Because I can't just see this car evaporating when we get to the circle, but we'll see. Oh god. Okay. That's not good. So I guess the whole idea with that is we would need to keep it flat enough and basically just deliver it to the objective without going through the circle. Because it did automatically connect, but because it did that, it severed our wire connection too. So, okay. Okay. Well, let's try that again. That was, that setup was not getting us what we needed to. I needed to be able to flatten that completely, and I couldn't, so. What do I need to do here? The one is straight, but the other one's like caught up on something. Like, I'm fine with how that one is, but this one keeps getting caught up on something. It's like stuck in here. It's like wrapped underneath the platform or something. Okay. That's pretty good. Like you can see though, we're still kind of... I don't know why I can't get that over more. I just want to bring them together so that they have basically like the same kind of center of gravity, but I don't know if I'm able to really do that. And I don't know the best way to do it. Like I don't know if I'm supposed to raise one side and then cable them. Because it wasn't really working before. Keep pressing the wrong buttons now. Like with this here now. If that's like that. Can I do this? See though, it doesn't like really do anything. Like I'm sticking it to stuff, but it didn't raise that arm at all, which I was hoping that it would have. You can see it's still gonna fall, so I don't think we still did that right. That's gonna be messy, but oh yeah, that did not work at all. Got it nice and high, but there's just way too much slack at the back. Maybe because the wires are too long? Is that a thing? Let's try that again. Gonna try and position these closer together. Make the cables nice and short. Make our cables nice and short here, and then hopefully we can, we'll only need to pick one up. Oh, I don't want to do that. Try this again. Basically try and wrap these bad boys together. Okay. Okay. Double enforce this in an X pattern. Those are still long wires, though. Doesn't really seem to matter. I think that's way too towards the front to matter. Yeah, like it's not lifting the back at all, so I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong with this. We can raise the front nice and high, but we need to raise the back as well. So I'm pretty sure it's just the cables that I'm not using right. I just don't know how else to do it, though. Because I don't think with this hook... Oh, I might be... I wonder if you can drag the hook. I wonder if I'm doing this wrong completely. I wonder if you can drag the hook and hook them both up or something and then just lift. That would be helpful. Can you? No. Yes. You can. But it's too high, I think. And it swings crazily. So that's helpful to know. Let's try that then. Still feel like it'd be pretty hard to position on two of these things, though. Okay. That's on one, but it doesn't actually clamp. And it's really hard because this is, I can't get it to position. I can't get it to flip properly. I don't know what's going on with this one. Oh, that's so annoying. Why? Why is that stuck? Yeah, that didn't help at all. So this thing's like right under that ski now, which is cool. That's fine. But it's still not going to help this one now. Now we're going to have something that's like back heavy. Yeah, like that doesn't raise at all now. Why doesn't that raise at all? The front does, the back doesn't. What am I missing? What am I missing? I don't know. Like without cables, we can get the front to go pretty high. I tried to cable from here and it didn't seem to make a difference. I'm trying to straighten this out. What is that like now? Okay, so we can get the front to go up, but I can't get the back to go. I just don't know why. These back cables are way too long, I guess. What happens if I drop this? Now what? What's this look like now? We'll just go all the way. Oh, okay, so these are just too long anyways, because this doesn't raise at all. Okay. So what's the solution to that? How do I balance all that? So this back one really isn't going to help me, I guess. All that to say. I don't know if I could use it as like a counterweight. Probably not. This one has much shorter wires. Okay. So we know the back doesn't raise at all. That's the highest I can raise this. This is just gonna go crazy now. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh my. Well, they give you a lot of slack with this, so that's cool, but I don't know what the heck. Heavy. Okay, this is a tough one, guys. This entire... I just need to learn how to use this. Do I have to, like, cross these? Does that make sense? Because what I'm doing right now is not working. We know these wires in the back are way long. This is way long. Okay, so that's that. This. These need to be tight. don't know. I can't get the front or the back any tighter than that. Let me just see. I don't think... Do I just lift the car now? No, because that'll lift just the wires. I'm gonna just double check. But that shouldn't make sense. Try and lift the car by the roof, which again doesn't make sense, but this shouldn't work. This should just lift the car. It lifts the platform. Okay. Didn't expect that. Well, we're having more success. Oh god. I don't want that to happen. Okay. Well, we had more success with this. I want to make sure that we have... I need to keep this, I'm pretty sure. I feel like this is going to come in handy. And this van, I want to move. That car I should probably move, because I feel like we're going to need all of these vehicles to get us around this map. Again, we know that this map, there is a lot of ground to cover, and we have another 6 objectives. Hoping to be able to polish... Actually, I guess this one wouldn't even be polished off. We can't actually start it until we're ready to start the mission. Or we're ready to start our timer, I mean. But, quick save this again. Now that those are moved, going to pick this car up again from the middle. Does it make more sense from the back? I just don't want to be like too close to it. We picked it up last time and like lost half of it, so what's this look like? Okay. I feel like we were probably doing better before with it more in the middle. Stuck to this at this point. I might have been reading too much into how I had to get the physics of the platform to work. I did not think by lifting the car it would work with these straps. We gotta be careful though that we don't... Oh yeah. So it's still gonna be a leveling game here. We're gonna have to basically tow this over to our transport truck. Level the platform out, and then shoot the shoot these bindings loose. I have no idea what this thing's going to look like when we actually go to land it. Again, I'm nervous to quick save because I don't want to lose everything that we've done. I don't know if we're going to need to come through the front for anything, because if not, then I can just put this down, but I feel like we might have to, so I want to be on like this side of the grass, or this side of the truck. So I don't really want to have to pick this up and move this again. I don't even know if I would be able to at this point. So let's try and do this, that we get it out of the way. What's the likelihood of that? Okay. I'm gonna have to just... We need to put this as close to the circle as we can without going in the circle so that it doesn't just automatically start our mission here. We have to pay very close attention. Okay, we just lost one of our just lost one of our platform levelers there. Okay, I'm gonna try and drop. Oh my! Try and drop this. I want to do it so that we can drive straight though. I don't know if I'm gonna have much of a say in that. Again, just really trying to put this really close here. Okay, well, it's better than it was. I'm not super stoked on how we did it. I don't know if that's right. I don't feel like it is. I feel like we cheated that somehow, but... Let me peel this back. Gonna quick save this. Now we're committed to this setup here, so I'm going to... Oh, we can't even really do that. Can I blowtorch these connections? I can. I'm only blowtorching them because we don't really use the blowtorch for a whole lot, so I just want to see what this is actually going to look like now. Okay, so we're disconnected now. Good. Now let's see what this actually looks like. Can we position this any differently to get us? I don't want to block my other car's path, but we can basically drive right into this circle here. It looks like. I wonder even if we were able, even if we hit this car into the circle, I just don't know if it would nudge or just do damage, but because I'm thinking like we could maybe even do a 2-for-1 there, but I'm just gonna, we'll save this because that's pretty easy. We can't really get closer than that at this point. We literally just edge that in. So that's 3 that are pretty well done here. We have 1 waiting right outside. 2 is straight through here. This we have to figure out how to get on. We might be able to just use this and lift this car on as long as we don't lose this connection and we leave this all hooked up until we're ready to go with the truck. But then at that point, oh yeah, we don't have wheels, because I was going to say at that point, like, we're probably just better to drive it, but we aren't. We are not. So we do have the forklift as well that might be able to help kind of bring this on, but we're still going to have to be weary of the connection anyway, so I'm probably going to just try with this machine here. So we do have this one. We do have this one. It's going to be a straight drive, and then we have not seen what this one looks like yet. So doing pretty well, honestly, I feel like. Let's do a quick tour down and just see if we're able to load that truck up with this. If we can, we, oh no, no, no. I'm gonna need that car, so. Okay, go back down. I'm gonna just crush through this garage right now with this thing. We're gonna need the space anyways. This doesn't get us too stuck. Oh, I don't even need to go through the garage yet. Okay, so we're gonna want to get our truck in the right angle here first. So let's first set it up. We'll blow those, we'll blow the brick wall out. We will blow the tree and stuff out once we're good there. Gonna just lower the ramp. We'll close the ramp when we actually have the car on. I just don't want to have to go up and over these kind of blockades here. This is going to be really hard to do, keeping a connection. We might have to suspend this car and put the truck underneath. I think that's probably the safest way to do it at this point. We just need to make sure that we're in line with everything here, because I would imagine this is not a very large wire here, so we aren't going to be able to go so tall. I'm going to quick save. Let's lift as high as we possibly can here. See, we're already kind of chancing this a little bit. Trying to get it in line with our truck here. See what this looks like. Leave this suspended. We'll back our truck up underneath it. I gotta be careful that I don't cut this wire myself. Quick save again. So I could see that happening. Okay, it doesn't let you, thank God, because that would be pretty hard. Okay. So we still have a little ways to go here. If we were to drop that on, it would not be enough. I'm gonna quick save again. Continue to raise this up just a little more. We gotta get the front up so that we can actually move this thing. It's gonna be the problem now. Okay. See if I can raise this a little bit more in like the middle or more towards the front so we can actually move this a bit. We're not going to need to drive this car off. I'm going to just position it that we can just back the entire transport truck into the circle when we actually get it there. Is kind of my thinking. Okay. Okay, again, just trying to be careful of this wire here, but so far so good, I think. Quick save that, because that looks pretty good. Okay. Back our truck up under here a little more even. We should be pretty good now, actually. And then we'll just have to... Oh yeah, that's good shape. Perfect. I would think we're really good here. Lower it down slowly just so we don't... Okay, it's actually a little more off than I was expecting. But we just have to reposition a little bit. But in terms of lining it up with the bed, we're not bad. Just do this a little bit here. That looks good. I think. More the other way now, if anything. It probably won't fall, but I just want to make sure. That should be good. Lower this down. We'll unhook. This car looks good to go. We will raise our bed, just so it doesn't come rolling off the back. Look to be in good shape there. I would say that's awesome. Now I'm just going to drive this truck as far as we can without pulling this wire out too much. Just quick save. Now we pull it till it's tight, so probably about there. Quick save. You can see with this, I would imagine we might have to clear this brick. I don't know 100%. It's a truck, it's got large wheels. We could blow right over it. I'm not quite sure. Just see if I can do a little bit of that pre-scout work. Okay, that's just going to drive over it. We might have to level that, but I'm not going to worry about that, I don't think, right now. That's something... maybe I will. Maybe I will, if it's just going to be a small tweak. Let's just quickly grab a shotgun, do a little bit of leveling here. Hopefully that concrete doesn't mess us up, but... Okay, so now I'm just going to paint. Honestly, I feel like this is pretty good right now. There's still the one that we have yet to see. The one vehicle that we have yet to see. I think we only have one that we're missing. That's the one kind of up top. But pretty straightforward. So then it's just going to be really figuring out where our escape vehicles need to go. I can blow a little bit of this wall out just in case we get a chance at a cleaner line. Not sure if we will, but this worked for us before, so might work again. Just in case. Okay. move this trash out of the way after I painted over it. Thank you. Oh. Great. Okay. Okay. Quick save that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 set up. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 here that we'll have to draw a path. Again, we said we're going to rip him through the garage. We'll have to start at that. Ooh, we're going to either start at this one or we're starting at this one. I'm not too worried about getting to and from these vehicles, really. Everything is pretty close together, so it shouldn't be too bad. I would imagine this is probably going to be our last one here. Just because it's lower, it'll be a lot easier to go lower than it will to start low and kind of get up into this area, I would imagine. Kind of with that said, though, this one's going to be the farthest, I would guess. Yeah, I just don't know. Okay. I guess we can't really tell, though. Like, I'm wondering if by some miracle this last one isn't hooked up to anything. What was that going to let me do? Oh, just move the box. Okay. So this last car should be up in this building here. So very curious what this is going to look like. That's probably too tall for our boom truck thing. That's my initial guess. Use this elevator for right now. Oh, it's already here. Okay. Now, I remember being here before. Nice. What do we got in here? Of course, it's hooked up. So that is hooked up to the computer. This doesn't go that tall, right? Yeah, no. I don't think we would get anything high enough. And like we would be just severing that connection anyways. That wouldn't really work. I don't think we can really build a ramp either. We have to kind of see how this thing falls out of the window to be able to... Oh. I think this was supposed to be a ramp, maybe. That thing is just going to fall out of the window and shatter. Yes. But if we can set this bad boy up as a ramp, which probably could. It might not connect to the window exactly, but the whole idea, I guess, would be that... Maybe I'm just making stuff up, because realistically it's still just glass. I don't really know if that would help at all. Might have just been dreaming. Yeah, because that should just fall through the glass. By the way, I can't imagine these bushes are going to help, even if we fall. I don't even think I would want to fall through there anyways. Like, we would ideally be able to take this... Where's this pointed? Towards the wall. Of course it is. Because if we could spin it out this way and just take it along the grass, that would be our best bet. I think. But we'll have to see. We're at the top already. Okay. Pretty quick save here. Yeah, it's not really much of a ramp. I would imagine this thing is going to do so much damage though when it falls. That's just my guess. So we can come flying out here. Or can we take it across? Come flying out here. Keep thinking I'm seeing valuables. Okay. Like this would be even better. Let's put some pipe or some bombs up in this. Nice. Yeah, those bombs are super cool. They do a lot of good damage. Oh my. Started a fire. Forgot about that. Forgot about that. Those bombs are gonna get me in trouble. I love that the extinguisher isn't like the blowtorch in that it's virtually unlimited here. Super helpful. Okay, I gotta put that fire out now. Apparently it's gone. Come on back down. Going up. Okay. How do we... Okay, shotgun. Like there's the truck right there, so that's not so bad. We just have to make sure we can get a little bit of a cushion for our landing. We have to know how much damage this thing is gonna do when it flies out the window. And if it makes most sense, I don't think I'm gonna have time to back it up or to spin it around, so yeah, that's gonna be an issue. Okay. Try this time, turning it around. That was actually pretty good. We don't want to fly out like that though. We don't want to fly into the wall, but if we can turn it around and go forward, we should actually have enough speed. I didn't think this thing was actually that quick, but yeah, it's going to be very dependent on making it out of that window okay. We're going to need to start here, I'm pretty sure, just because this is going to be what makes or breaks the run, I think, just based on how we're able to like turn this all around, what kind of speed we're able to get, how we're able to leave this room. You can see like there's no chance on that one. We have a lot of room though, like, I mean, just to give us as much room as possible, let's just blow all of this up. Whatever, fire. I'm liking these bombs too much. Fire department. Okay. Try this again. Go down. And we're going back up. This is really the last thing we have to figure out, and then it is just putting our getaway vehicles in proper space. But if we can land in and around here, if we can fly out in and around here, we just have to be pointed the right direction. Because we have a lot of room actually for the truck. Gotta watch that rock, obviously. But it's a pretty straight cut along the grass here. So if we can maintain speed, and again, this Jeep is like pretty good. I don't want to have to go over that platform, but we might not have a choice. again, I'll kind of come up with an alternate route here as well. I don't want to cut through all this, so it's a little bit unrealistic, but they are going the same direction anyways. But if we could do that, wouldn't be so bad. I think it would actually be pretty good. Again though, like, we definitely need to start here on this run, because this is the part that's going to make or break us. If we can turn around and get out of here properly. Not so bad. Gotta really work on our control here. Yeah, okay. So, we need to get that clean. But that's just our own driving. I don't know if you can really set that up much better than that is. So we should be good to just set up getaway vehicles now. The only thing is, how do we come all the way back to get this one? We have to, though. There's no real way around it. I feel like these other ones we would collect so fast. We have to start here. What is this? So, start here, take this to here. We can deposit this one, take our red car, is going to be the fastest vehicle we have, so we're going to need to take this red car to come back down here. Actually, we should be checking these garages too real quickly, because sometimes they hide some fast vehicles. Because we are going to need to do a little bit more driving than I was expecting. I can't get in there apparently. There is this car too. But we should be checking these garages and stuff just to see. We know. But this thing is going to be better than the vans. Park this over here to use. Like I said, like, it's really kind of hard to say. Really kind of hard to say how long all of this is going to take. We have 4 objectives that are relatively close together. It's just the other 2 are very far off. But like, this is close. This is relatively close, especially since we can just drive this in. This should be our last one because it's already on a car. Actually, I guess that doesn't make a difference because these are all on vehicles or vehicles that we have to deliver. But I'm thinking it makes the most sense. We're already going to have a path cleared through here once we take this car. To just hop off, drive straight through here after delivering the truck, drive straight back through here again, hop off this retaining wall to this car, I think. I think that's really the only way to do it. What does that mean? We're going through, we have to watch that lip though. We're going through like a greenhouse. Be even better if we could come shooting out like straight across. Really, it's just shrubbery that we're missing. If we could come flying out here, where's that truck? Like, I think it would be out this way. like something like here. Obviously shoot through the glass, we'll have to knock that out. Shoot out over the retaining wall, right into the truck if that's possible. Doesn't seem like it should be that bad. Better than going straight, better than going all the way back through. Okay, let's give this a go then. Use shotgun again. Okay. That down. Pile that down. Get this out of my way. Now some bushes. Not super concerned about these. I should be using my sledge just in case we need our shotgun. Not gonna worry about the grass. I think we're pretty close though to doing this. I know again it's been a little over an hour for setup, but I feel like as long as our driving is good, we can't set this up any better, which is really what you want in this game. You gotta feel confident about what it is that you're doing. They're just clearing this. Try and give us as much possible space as we can. I'm going to use my last shotgun stuff clearing this wall, just so we have as big an opportunity to get out of here and see this truck also. I feel like that's going to be too tight for the Evo, so if I'm there, I'm already screwed. Okay, so that's all of my shotgun ammo. Chop these trees and stuff out of the way. Make it glaringly obvious where we have to escape from. I'm excited to try this one. It's always super exciting after you spend so long setting up to see how your plan works, how it feels, how it plays. Again, we don't really care if we're escaping with 10 seconds left, if it comes down to 0.1 seconds. We just want to escape this with all of our objectives. That's the idea. Make this nice and yellow. It's a gaping hole, so it should be pretty obvious, but just make sure that we have a nice, might need to make that a little bigger. I just don't want to get caught on anything stupid when we go through here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. We aren't quite there yet. I have to come up with our 1s, 2s. So this is very clearly going to be our last one. Is this here, this truck. So let me just paint, and I think this is our last path that we have to paint. I might have to paint for the cars, the getaway cars as well, but spray can. So we already have this truck pointing in the direction that we need to go. Pretty obvious that we're taking the road, but this thing better be fast. We're gonna come crashing through there. We're gonna have to just, it's a truck, so hopefully that steel doesn't screw us up. Actually, I could just put a bomb on both sides. We're gonna have to, I was probably gonna set these propane tanks off, but that was worth it. That was cool. Okay, gonna do the same thing on this side. These are our last 2 bombs. Again, still worth it. Okay. We're gonna come ripping right through here. And as per usual, come ripping right up top through here. Right into the truck. Boom, right into the circle. Okay. All signs lead to home. Okay, so now I have to plan this out properly. So quick save this. I don't even remember if I just did that. I get so caught up in what I'm doing. So 1 to the truck, 2 to the truck. Gonna need a car to take us to here and to the truck. Okay. So I'll park this blue car just because I know I want to use that red car. So we'll be able to use this as soon as we deliver this. That'll just fade. So we can get this lined up. Actually, I can probably just put it on that trajectory. Thing feels pretty good on the grass. This thing's a little creeper. Okay. So I'm going to just beeline it into that. We're going to steal that car right there. That's that plan. Right there. I can already see it. Still might need to... Okay, this is already... I just have to clear this out. I still want to get caught up on stupid things. Okay, so that's good. So let's save this. Okay. So that's in. We'll take this car to the truck. Then we need another car. To come and get this one. Maybe this should be a van because it's the least distance that we have. I'm wondering if this makes more sense to still do it second. If it's really gonna matter. Take this to here. We can put that one in just because. Grab our red car and shoot through the garage. We'll pick this one up because this is, that's what's gonna make it or break it. It's gonna be these two. So there's no point getting to the end of the run trying to struggle bringing this one in. If we can't get this one up, yeah, we'll have to see. Honestly, it's hard to make these final adjustments until we really know what it is we're actually dealing with. So. Again, I feel like we can't really make it more efficient than we have. So we're going to need to just try. But I'm thinking we go 1 to the truck. We can put 2 in just because. Then we can go grab 3 with our red car. Fly through the garage. Oh no, we don't want to do that. We're flying through this. Right. Okay. Okay. So we can line that up here then. But I don't know if we'll be able to do that. I mean, we should be able to. It'll just be, we'll have to be very careful that we don't nail that car. Try and get us on a proper angle already because we're going to be shooting through on this left side. Okay. I'm very excited to try this. But we have 1 car to the truck, 2 car to the truck. Then we grab this red car, shoot through here, grab this, boom, to the truck. Then we're still going to need a van to get us here and here. So we need another 2 vans chilling here. And then finally we'll use the blue car to take us down here. So we gotta line all that up. It is going to be narrow. I'm gonna have to move this, which is fine, but that's set up to go straight ahead. Okay, so we need a van to get us here, so we can again just follow that line, and then we'll need another van to get us straight through here. Yeah. Okay. That is going to be wild. Where are our vans? Where did we park all those? All the way up in the corner, of course. We have a station wagon and we have a van. I think that's all there is for vehicles. Again, it's possible that we're missing one in one of these garages. There wasn't anything in here. There could be something tucked back here, but I don't see. There could be actually those cars in there too. I'm gonna have to see. We're gonna scoot by there quick, because if we don't have to use vans, that's gonna be way better. And we already have to go all the way out here, so we might as well just have a quick look. I should have looked when I was out here before, but we know obviously they had two right. It doesn't look like there's any cars in there already from what we can kind of see here, but I just want to make sure that there's not something a little hidden that we could make use of. Doesn't look like any cars. No, the entire showroom is empty. Interesting. Just want to make sure though. Yeah, okay, I couldn't remember if there was another garage in here or no, but no. Okay. So then we have to go up top here. We'll grab our van for the small little part, and then grab that station wagon, because I would assume that it's faster. We'll grab that station wagon for our last little piece there. We already looked in there. There was no car. So let's do our station wagon. This one we're going to use to, I don't remember. The blue one's going down to here, so this yellow one we're going to, okay, so that one's going to go straight ahead. We'll park that right beside our red car. It's going to be crazy trying to remember the order of all this. But again, it's just going to take practice. We're going to have the setup, we're just going to need the practice of it. And we're going to need to know roughly how long this is all going to take. That, I don't want to make it too narrow, because like I wonder too if we could honestly just nudge this green car when we're flying in, and if that would capture two at the same time. That would save us like maybe a second or two having to hop in and deliver it, but we'll have to see. Okay, so that's there. Now our last one, and we're going to have that just in line with this car here, so... But we're very close to being ready to try this now. I weirdly feel good about it. Not to say we're going to get it on the first try, because I do think there's going to be a little bit of finessing now that we have our setup. I think what really took the longest about this was really just trying to figure out how to anchor that car up. I still don't even know if we did it right, or if we just did enough to get that done, but this van feels faster than the station wagon for some reason. But. Okay. Now this. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a full house up in here. We're gonna need to come flying through the platform with that other truck. But that might just be how it is. Again, we can make adjustments after if we need to. But let me just, again, from the aerial, boom to the truck, put this in. Then it doesn't really matter which one we take as long as each one is committed to its path. We're gonna have to eventually branch out to here though. As long as we make the red car go flying off, we're fine. Doesn't really matter the order, I guess. Because realistically, we're not going to know how long it's supposed to take us to get that one that's far out until the end, if we did it efficiently or not anyways, so we'll have to see. Okay, I'm excited. Getting ready to try this. Get out of here. Can't really do anything with this. Like, I mean, if we could have started it spun around, I mean, maybe we can. We probably can, actually. That'll help too. That'll save us a second or two. I'm just gonna quick save because we're almost there. You can see if you play with the slack of the wire, oh yeah, that's better for sure. Because then we'll get a consistent start every time. That's pretty good. Yeah, we should be able to just fly out of here now. Okay, we're gonna quick save and let's just go. That's not good. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We're either gonna have to come up with a better way to launch, or I might have to just keep pedal to the metal, because I keep, like, as soon as we jump, I keep, like, laying off the gas. Oh, might need to level that pole, because that would have been a really good way to actually stop our momentum, having that debris here, not the door, but do we have anything that can... Okay, well, we're gonna have to just... Yeah, I gotta come up with a better way to jump that. Whoop. I say that, and then I keep doing the same thing every time. Okay. So I'm gonna just try and nudge this in. Nice. I was hoping that was going to take us further. We got buried in the ground, though. I'm already kind of blacking out over what we actually need to do here. I know what we need to do with this truck, but... I don't want to be in the back there. I forgot to move this, too. Damn, we were quite a bit off. We were quite a bit off, so that makes me think that we're missing something. That makes me feel like we're missing something. But all of these are hooked up. This is the only one that we could move on its portable platform. Because I was thinking the other, like, this is really the one where we're losing our time, but I just don't know how you would get it any better. If this was on a platform or something, I would consider being able to... Actually, I wonder if we would be able to drive it up that ramp. And then we can take both in at the same time, instead of having come all the way down here. It's possible. Quick save. can't hook this trailer up to anything, can we? Maybe we can. It has wheels. We could probably actually tow that generator, can't we? We would just have to move these kind of all at the same time. But the car is already on there, so I am very curious. Oh. We could, I wonder if we could cable it. I wonder if that's how we use cables. Mobile diesel generator. Double connection on there. The only problem is I don't. Yeah. Before I get a chance to pull it, it's probably gonna separate this car. I'll have to try that again, because that's gonna pull without pulling this trailer, I think. Come on. Okay, let me just see. Okay. That makes it a lot easier then. We'll still have one all the way out here that we have to get. But the fact that this thing's on a mobile generator makes the world of difference. The only problem is I need to do a little bit of finessing to get the truck ahead and hooked up properly. Because like that's pretty cool. Alright. It's gonna suck trying to get even again, but let's see if we can connect this a little better now. I really kind of needed to be hooked up to this. One would probably suffice, but I'm gonna just try and do two. Actually, what I can do right now is see if I can. Did I just flatten those cables? I did. Ah! That sucks. Actually, I wonder if I can just do this. Sunk in now. Okay, wow, that's brutal, but that got me what I needed, because I need to move this. Okay, so that I can back this up nice and tight to this generator. Oh yeah. Here we go. I'm gonna do 2 cables again just because. Make sure that works. Oh yeah. Perfect. I'm gonna get this bad boy back on here. Actually, I'm gonna need to lower this bed. Just enough. Should be fine. Quick save. So this will at least get one objective closer. We're still gonna have that issue of that one that's really far out, but I feel like this will at least get us a couple of seconds. This will probably save us like 10 seconds. I don't really know though if there's a way to make any of our other ones any quicker though. So we're gonna have to just see how this all plays out, but obviously this single-handedly should change quite a bit for our solution. I need to just get this on the truck nicely now, and then it should wire up pretty nicely. Whoa. This so close to the back of the truck, but our wire here is becoming an issue. The one that's attached to the generator. We're gonna need to raise that, I think, so we can back up a little bit here. Make it not so tight. Okay. Hopefully that didn't just screw me. Oh. Seemed a lot easier to position last time. I don't know what I'm doing differently, but okay, that just severed. I shouldn't have done that, but I'm getting too antsy trying to lower this thing. I can't raise this anymore. I just can't really back up anymore. Uh-oh. Okay, so I have to just do it slow, but I still feel like it's just gonna snap. Okay. Somehow that ended up working out. The game must have just done that, because that was not me. So that solves 2 problems here. Let's see. What? I should have saved. I forgot to save. Come on. That wire is just very, very tight. Very tight. I don't know if we can hop in here and drive it. Loosen that up a little. I feel like as soon as we drop it though, it's gonna snap again. We're turned like the wrong way for this. It's very, very tight. This might help too if we can, if it's not gonna pull the light. I still feel like we're in a world of trouble though. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to try and dislodge it and then... Okay. That's that. But I don't know how much that's gonna help. Gotta get a little bit of slack. Oh, we gotta wait for the generator to catch up. Yeah, the wires are still... Come on. Okay. Because that wire is so tight, we really have to try and get this spun. Otherwise, that's not gonna work. If we can have the slack, we'll be fine. But it just, before the trailer is able to be pulled along, we are severing the connection of this wire here. You can see how tight it is in comparison to, how about my friggin' hook now? It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a rough ride. Okay. No! Turn around. Spin, spin, spin. Again, the condition of this car doesn't really matter because we don't have to drive it off the platform. But we are trying to make sure that we're going to be able to get it there. Might have to just do this in a couple of different stages. I feel like I'm just trying to be an idiot now. I'm not trying to be, but that's just how it's working. I wonder if I would be able to pull it even like that. Like, that's very, very messy compared to how we had it before. But if it's going to make the difference of us being able to do this right now, I think it'd be worth it. We'll have to see. I don't know if it's going to slide off or not. But we have some slack. It's still very tight. We're going to need to turn that. We need to. All of a sudden, I'm losing my controls here. What are we doing? Now, I'm not making it easy on myself by having that little barrier thing up, but I've already messed around with it enough, putting it up and down, so I just need this to spin a little bit to the left. Yeah, that's good. I'm pulling it way too high now. Yeah, you can see where this is going to become a little bit of an issue. Keeps just bouncing off that wall now. Need a little bit of slack. Whoa, come on. That sucks. Okay, try this one. I have this by the front of the car now. It's probably not very good either. Okay. Still need this to spin though. I wish you could rotate this boom. Okay, okay. Oh, swing back to me now. Come back, come back, come back. There we go, that's pretty good. Probably, oh my god. How you like that? All of a sudden it's a convertible. Okay, it's probably going to be the best that we get it. I wonder. Just to give it as much slack as this thing can possibly have, we're going to just park that there. Raise this. Quick save here. And see how this works. Oh yeah, we should be good. You see how much slack these connections have now. There we go. That took us a long time to hook up. Just going to make sure that this generator doesn't get snagged on anything. But we should be fine. So this blue car we now do not need. But we have to be careful because we are still going to be coming up here with the what do you call it? With that truck thing. So I'm up here with this. We know we need to drive the truck. I just want to make sure it's going to have enough. So with this, though, we can use this car now instead of one of the other vehicles, which is awesome. Just want to make sure that with this, we're able to just hop in and deliver. I don't know if we just drive this truck in, if it's going to be enough, or if we actually have to, we probably have to have this car across the line. So that red car will be out of the way, which should give that other thing enough room. Okay. So just like that, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 objectives fairly close. We just have to worry about our last 2 here. Of course. So it makes sense, I think, to do this one last at this point. If we can clear all these other things and just see how much time we have left. I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll just have to see how that works. I don't want this station wagon. I feel like it's pretty slow. So maybe it's better than that, I can't tell. I'm just gonna stash it for now. Put this blue car in here. Gotta move this. Okay, we're ready to try this again, round 2. I gotta just kind of, in my head, keep everything straight. We do have to prioritize where we're gonna go. I don't need the red car first. I don't know if it really makes a difference. I just, at this point, don't know if it makes enough sense to go and get that furthest car first, last. Again, I don't think it really makes a difference because it's not like it's something that's on the way. It's not gonna be on the way at the beginning, and it's definitely not on the way at the end, so. Hop in this car, make sure we're turned in the right direction, and we're going to get ready to go again and just see how we do this time. Yeah, that is still very tough to do. It's just very tough to predict exactly what that's going to look like. You can see that took quite a few seconds. Wow! That was crazy. We pushed that green car in, but we ended up just turning this thing into a monster truck. That's hard. We need to carve. Trying to figure out if we gotta just come flying out of there or if we just go slow and drop. We need a predictable drop. That's not so bad. Not great either. We're kind of lagging all over the place. Okay. I didn't want this car already, but it's always the one that I come out to, so. That helps. Help to not get the car stuck there, that's for sure. Oh, that's not good. We're stuck on everything. Get out of here. We were much closer that time, but again, it's hard to keep all those vehicles straight. Very hard to keep all those vehicles straight. We really do need to come up with a better jump here somehow. I don't know how. I don't think if we put planks and stuff up, that would work for us. But we lose a lot of time here now. We lose a lot of time on this jump. That's not so bad. Those bushes. Push that in. Again, I booted out to the red car, so I guess we know where we're going. Getting caught up on all the garbage that I left behind. Got buried in the road, and that's not going to work either. Okay. Come on. We need that. Yeah, that's the worst part about relying on these jumps is we need them all to go well, and they're so hard to. Oh, that was a good jump. Took a long time. We've yet to even touch this car before, so. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. And that just screwed me up completely. Oh, God. Ooh, that sucks. Oh, I can quick load. Okay, we'll quick load. Because I don't want to leave this with 5 objectives. I don't want to lose this progress. That's not going to help. We just really got to figure out where the best launch is for this. That probably wouldn't be so bad if we did not have that pipe there still. We don't have any bombs, but we have pipe bombs. That's not going to work. Get 5. We had 5 objectives with about 20 seconds left. The only problem is I don't think 20 seconds is enough to get down and back. I don't know how long that actually takes us. I don't know. It's really hard to say. I'm gonna try and just quickly clean all that garbage out or something because we're hitting something every time. If I can clean this out instead of trying to drive over it, we might be better. might be better. Like we get a lot of stuff that we're catching here and flipping on. I don't know if this is going to make it harder though, or if it's going to make it easier. Okay. Try this. There's a couple things that are still stuck on the floor there, but... Quick save. See if we can start. Pretty good, but just a little off. If we didn't hit that rock, it would have been pretty good. Nice and straight, nice and straight. We're not wobbling. Get this green car in. I gotta do that last because that's gonna keep blocking me. Vehicle transitions are going to be extremely important as well. Oh. We go way fast. I kind of lost what I was doing there, to be honest. That's tough. We might have to do that one last because that car could essentially fling us into the truck, and that might help us not have to jump into it. I want to end there. Okay. This is going to be one thing. Definitely lost a couple of seconds there. We would have been really close. There's a couple of things that happened. Obviously, our first jump with this was really good. Our red car jump was horrible, so we're gonna have to do that early just because if we don't get that, we are not getting this. So we're gonna have to just keep jumping with our red car early. Get this last one out of the way. Good. Wasn't good, but it was not horrible. This truck doesn't do too bad, it's pretty smooth. Oh, that's such a killer though. That big transport truck comes and blocks us. Very close. Very close. That's basically the order that we need to do it, but that transport truck blocking us is going to be a killer every time. That and the car transitions aren't perfect. This one we need to keep last, but I screwed that up already. We are so close. This episode's taken so long, but we are so close. We gotta just make sure that we're going over enough to keep flat. Oh. That wall killed us. my car gets beat up. That was too fast. Not sure how detrimental that was yet. This one should be last, but I screwed that up again. I don't want that truck there. We're losing valuable seconds though on these transitions, so we're gonna need to reline these cars. I think everybody's too close. That thing just keeps getting buried into the road, so we gotta keep that flatter too. I was feeling pretty good about this initial jump. Like I felt like we pretty much had it, but these last couple were pretty good. That's better. Not perfect still. That tree still wants to throw us for a loop. So these two are fine. That van took forever to get into. But this transition is fine. That sucks. Okay. Yeah. I like how these two are lined up right now to ping pong. That's really good. That works fine. This truck, we almost need to line up right with our other one here, and then we can just back it up. The only problem we might have is like this. This and figure out. So basically there, and then there. So this one we need to be our last one. Those two nudge in. We end up at about here. Maybe a bit. This is the last one. So this can be back here just a little. Okay. Also need to do a little bit of work here. I don't know what keeps hitting us. I feel like it's the shrubs. But something keeps hitting us. feel like we keep hitting like a curb or something, but I don't have any ammo or anything now. I don't know if pipe bombs would help. Obviously it would blow the curb up, but I don't want to blow a hole in the concrete that's going to make it even harder. This post we need to avoid at all costs. This, just in case that's our last little chance there. And then again, we have to just find a way to land that jump. I really wish there was like some secret car stashed away somewhere that we were missing or something. But that's hooked up. Pretty sure there isn't any other cars inside on the way here. I don't see anything though. That bulldozer's not gonna help. The forklift, that's not gonna help. Okay. Try this again. Very minuscule changes. Again, we're a couple of seconds off. We aren't as close as I hoped we would be. We aren't completely off, but again, it really is just coming down to the finesse now. Being able to make things like these jumps, especially for the red car. Nice transition there. Even though the van's very slow. Here. This is supposed to be the end. That red car is not going to work. Just like that, that's not going to work. Okay, that's fine. I screwed up that run anyways. Ah, I thought I hit that. Still hit something on the floor. It's probably that one piece that's stuck still. We had a good couple of jumps there and then just could not hit it. I keep hitting that corner piece. I'm just trying to carve it so I don't hit that rock. Okay. Until my front bumper's sunk into the dirt. Okay. It's not wobbling anywhere. As clean as I would hope. Try it. On the ceiling. Okay. Come on, why'd that put me out the wrong side? Not really sure if there's anything that I can be doing to make this smoother. There's a lot of time on that because I couldn't get the thing under control. We must have come off that too fast. Okay. Lost all of our body panels there. Didn't shoot us out into the van, but it still wasn't horrible. Not shooting us out into the car all of a sudden anymore. Still buried. Come on. ceiling again. Oh my. I'm gonna try and not crash it into the wall because... We were transitioning so well into the carpet, so I kept doing it, but... No! Oh, wow. Oh. I'm missing something here. No, it can't be. Not here, at least. Maybe a second. Finally got a good jump and transition on that. Oh, no. Oh. We were very close. That was the closest we've been. We were right there. Oh, we were right there. That's very hard to do now because of that trailer. I was trying to avoid it, and we got to come up pretty far now to... we needed like probably one more second. I got in my head about backing up versus moving forward. That sucks. I think this is just a tangled mess. I don't know if we can move this trailer at all though. Gonna have to just try it again. We got very, very close that last time, so I feel good about that. But we had everything go pretty well. Couple of seconds on that first jump. No. so close again. That's actually pretty good without having done that jump. I wonder if we do that blue car last and then use that red car to fling us up into the truck, because we do that by accident every time. It's possible that will work. I'm pretty surprised we were able to do as well as we did that last time, because that red jump was not very good. It wasn't the worst that we've done, I don't think, but it wasn't very good. Those bushes are insane. I gotta trim them. I need a smoother landing. We really gotta level our speed there. Smoother. Still managed to get something wrong. Like ending up in this van at like 50 seconds, that's pretty good. Pretty good. This is where it's gonna bend or break. Okay, here with a few straights, still kind of sunk down a little bit. Should get a second turn. Hopefully. I'm gonna try and back that other truck up first if I can remember. Oh. Need this to go perfect. Close. No! No. That was, wow. Pretty much as good a run as we've had, as we could have had. So, still some tweaks that we need to make. I just don't know exactly where at this point. We're already a little bit behind on this van. That's bad. But we're still like pretty close to where we are always are. It's just, man, we can't Okay, I wonder if, because that car still has its front wheels, if we can do that better. We don't need to make up too much time, but problem though is that this is turned. I really don't think this is going to make a difference. Yeah, if it was spun, maybe. Okay, try again. maybe like a half second ahead here. And we're basically where we are always, or even a little behind. That red car jump is a killer. I think we need to do that blue car last. We need to do that blue car last. Because I feel like the projection you can get when you eject out of that car can literally just fling you into the cabin of this truck anyways. So we need to set this up that the blue car is very clearly the last one that we do. I just don't know how to not mess up everything else that we've done here. Generator. Let's come right up here a bit. Actually, I'm going to do this loop. Hopefully this will keep everything okay. Cables work really well, that's really cool. This isn't gonna matter so much for our green car. Just want to make sure. Because our green car, actually I guess it will. Where does this have to be? I don't want to block this green thing that we have going right now. So. It's going to have to just stay like that. Really nice if there was a way to just knock it off the trailer. Is that possible? I don't want to mess with that right now. We're so close. We're so close. Give this another go. This has been a long episode, everybody. If you're still watching, thank you so much. If you're just tuning in to try and find what the solution is, appreciate that too. It's taken us a long time to set this one up. I felt good about it from the very beginning, but it is just trying to trim these last couple of seconds now. We have quite a bit of efficiency gained, but the problem is it's just still not quite enough. So the problem with this one is it's so dependent on your early jump, your early and then that second jump, so kind of makes it tough. And then your vehicle transitions too. You don't want everybody too close. You don't want them too far. You got the van stuck. Come on. Okay, better. Bushes are killer. Somehow I ended up right inside that van. That's cool. There, got that van just past that entrance enough. too bad because we actually ended up with like a couple of seconds more there, and we're going to lose it all. Probably had an extra second or two on this bottom part. And we usually have. Still ended up with like a second. If we can time this jump, we might be okay. But we're going to need to time it perfectly. Yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Did we get it? We got it. Let's go. 0.9 seconds left. We got it, everybody. Mission time was an hour and 20 minutes, very close to an hour and 23 minutes. Definitely longer than that because we spent a long time setting up, but we got it. So excited. It took a long time to figure out the first major efficiency, so just loading up the mobile generator. That's the first time that we've ever actually had to use cables. So it's a good thing that we had that unlocked, otherwise we would not have been able to do that. But we did unlock cables, and that made the world of difference. It let us tow around the generator, which helped us really kind of get all of the objectives closer together. What we were really struggling with was there was no real efficient way to get down and get the truck unless making the second jump, and that red car, you never really knew how it was going to go. The first jump, obviously, with the Jeep out of the third window wasn't so bad because if we screw it up, we could just restart. But having to do the first couple of objectives and then use the car, you never really knew what you were going to get. Obviously, if we could have landed that jump a little better in this last run, we could have had probably, I want to say, an extra second, maybe two even, if we had a proper jump there. But it was a pretty rough go, but we ended up doing exactly what we wanted to do in this one. It just took us a little longer than it typically does. But hopefully you guys were able to get something from this video. Let's just quickly pop back in because we know we're going to get our next level. So we are score 60 Ballistic. We're still running that perfect record. We have a rocket launcher now. That is wild. I don't know what these blue things are. Okay, nothing, big deal. No big deal. Okay, so we have a rocket launcher now. That is awesome. How much? Very expensive. Okay. Okay. We got to get finding some valuables again for sure. I really liked, oh, the pipe bombs. I don't like the pipe bombs. Okay, and then our money, we can't really afford to upgrade anything really good. But again, though, appreciate any bit of time that you guys spent with this video. If it was to just kind of check in the solution at the end, not a problem. But if you wanted to go back and look, we do have our full setup. Or you can just hang around and watch the solution. Truly appreciate you guys taking some time to hang out with us today. If you liked this video, if you learned anything, if you were entertained at all, please give it a like. Drop any comments or questions you might have in our comment section. Make sure you subscribe to Friendly Frenzy Games YouTube channel. We have a lot of gaming content, and if you've seen anything on our channel before, you know that we release daily content as well. Hope to see you guys in the next episode of Teardown. Have a great day, everybody.